Alright people, so let's take a look at this Krak'In. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say a big thank you to the person who sent this in. They sent me this along with a 24 crate of Inch's cider, which is one of my favourite ciders. Been drinking that quite a lot lately. I used to drink a lot of Scrumpy Jacks, you know, the ones you get in the cans. But I switched to Inch's cider, and yeah, it's a really good cider. So thanks again to the person who sent this in, along with the 24 cans of cider to practice it on. As they said on message, 24 cans to practice it with. Okay, so unfortunately, I do not have the instructions because I'm having to do a retake of the video, so I don't have the instructions no more because, you know, this thing came in a little box and the instructions were on the box, but I have to do a retake and I don't have that box anymore. So as you see here, it's, you know, small enough to clip onto your keychain. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing that, at least not to your car keys. Okay, so you see on the bottom part of this here, this clips onto the lip of the can at the bottom, and then this here, this is like a, let's call it a metal beak. It's like a really sharp, pointy metal beak. So you tilt the can on an angle to create that air pocket at the bottom. Now, if you don't hit that air pocket, it's going to go everywhere. Now, that happens whether you do it with a knife or the Krak'In or whatever you want to do to shotgun a can. You know, I've seen people just stab the keys into it and just shotgun like that. But if you don't hit the air pocket, it's going to go absolutely everywhere. So yeah, what you do is you slowly pierce the can on an angle, like I mentioned, with the end of the beak. You let the gas out, and then you slowly push this all the way in. And because of the lip on the bottom here, and that in the can, it stays clipped into the can. And then this here is a mouthpiece that you drink from. Now, the airflow that this creates with a shotgun, it's really really quick. So yeah, you need to be prepared. You are going to see me using it, but I just thought it would be good to show you you know, some pictures and talk about it before we got on to the actual video. So yeah, in the next clip you're going to see me showing this, probably talk about it a little bit more, not too much. I'm probably nattering on too much already. So yeah, next clip you're going to see me showing me using this device. Okay, thanks again to the person who sent this in along with the cans. You are like the most generous kind person I know. You're very thoughtful. So yeah, thank you again. Big respect. Alright people, so let's take a closer look at the Krak'In. So here is the metal beak, and this tip is rather spiky. Here's the mouth part, and you see in there, these are like airflow holes. So it really creates a lot of airflow compared to when you just usually shotgun a can. When you stab a hole into it, you know, this creates a lot of airflow. You need to be ready. Okay. So here is a can of Inch's cider, which my good friend who sent these in, 24 of these along with this, and he said 24 cans to practice with. Okay, so the mouthpiece of the can, you want to get the beak or the mouthpiece lined up with the mouthpiece, you know what I mean? Make sure it's the right way. So here you see, this is that lip that I was talking about. and you see around the bottom of the can. So this, oops. So this lip goes around the bottom, as you see, and then as you push this in, it clicks in. So like I say, I get the mouth part lined up with the mouth part of the Krak'In. Okay, and I did mention earlier that you need to hit that air pocket, otherwise. Ah, we got it. Thank God. This is like my second take doing this video. The first time it went absolutely everywhere. Thankfully, I hit the air pocket. Now this does create a large hole in the can, so once you got the Krak'In in there, just keep a firm hold on it. Okay, now it's good to just lift this ring pull up a little bit. Like before you insert this, I should have mentioned that before I put this in. So then you've got the lip ready to pull up, because sometimes the ring pulls can be a bit fiddly, and when you've got this in there, you know, you need to hold it carefully so it doesn't spill. So it's good to have that ring pull ready. So yeah, basically keep a firm hold on the Krak'In, get your ring pull ready, your mouth over it, and get ready. I mean, get ready. Okay, that went everywhere. Oh, you see, it comes out really, really fast. That pardon me. It comes out that fast. You almost think you're at the end of the can, so you take it away, and then side spills everywhere. I mean, look, it's all down my face, all down my top, and it's even on the floor. Pardon me. So yeah, it is a really good device. Just be careful. Just be careful you don't get booze on your floor. Now, of course you could use this on other cans, you know, you could use it on soda. It's not just designed for, like, you know, booze. Like I say, you can use it on soda, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is my favourite soda drink, but, you know, I'm not the type of person who chugs sodas. I chug booze. Okay, so I done a snack version unboxing video yesterday, and I edited it this morning, and then I watched it back, and I realised I've left a part out because I've even got cider pouring down my head. In these boxes, I've got the box right beside me here. In these boxes, you get, see this card here? This is kind of like a top trumps card, but, you know, the main concept of these is, so you find 6 separate ones, and then you get entered into a draw, and then there is prize options, £500 cash, a PS5, an iPod Pro, and then on top of which prize you choose, you get 12 months of Snackverse for free. Now, the Snackverse premium box is like $24.99, $25.99. So yeah, to get 12 months of that for free, I don't know, let's say $25.99 times 12, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that's 100, 200, around 250 quid you would save by not paying for the Snackverse, you know what I mean? So yeah, I need to do a separate video on that Snackverse, because I did start explaining about the cards, and then I was supposed to show it in the second clip, but completely forgot. You know, like I watched it back. In the end of the video is, right, I'll see you in the next clip, but it just ends. So I'm going to do a separate video talking about those cards that you get in the snack crates. I used to do reviews on these snacks, but you know, like the past couple of boxes, like I've ended up eating it when I'm drunk or high. You know, even with this, I've ate all of the, you know, like chocolate sort of things in there. We still have things like crisps and, you know, sweets. A drink that's called Jaffa. Now, I'm quite curious. Is that going to taste like Jaffa cakes? If you're not from the UK, you may not know what Jaffa cakes are. Basically, it's like some people call them biscuits, but it's made from like sort of like not shortbread, but like a cake type of consistency rather than a crunchy biscuit. And then you've got like some like jelly, almost like jelly, and it's either orange flavoured or marmalade or a mix of the both, and then it's coated in chocolate, and they're absolutely delicious. So if this does taste like Jaffa cake, that's going to be an interesting review. So yeah, I've got a couple of more videos. Lined up to do, and we'll see you in the next episode. So as always, hope you're all having a good day wherever you are in the world. Hope you're all okay, and we'll see you in the next episode. I'm gonna go and take a shower because I'm covered in cider. Yeah, I've not long woke up. I've basically had a kind of not strong, but inches cider for breakfast. Oh man, right, okay, I'll see you in the next video. Hope you're all okay. Peace out, take care. Peace.